Hey guys, what's going on tonight? We got an unboxing of a cool new tripod that I picked up, and I'm going to show you guys the difference between the tripod you're using there and the tripod we got over here. What I'm using tonight to unbox this is called a Sinclair knife. Links down below in the description bar. This is a card knife, and we'll get more into that later on. Basically, you can put it in your wallet, and it goes from a card to a knife. So, let's fast forward to the good part. Alright guys, so what we got in the box is a nice carrying case, and here is the Sunpak M2 Pro M2. Now, I do have several tripods. This is the first tripod that I own that has what's called a fluid head. Now, really the best way to show you the difference between what I've been using and what this actually is basically show you. But before we do that, what's really nice about this is they have adjustable feet on this, which give you more control. And this thing is just, in my opinion, a very nice, sturdy tripod itself. Mr. Double D50 actually has this, and I saw it at his house, and I was like, dude, I gotta have this. So this really gives you much more control over doing your specific shots. Now, I don't know why this is... Oh, there it goes. Alright, there's that. I guess it's just new. Drop that down. This sits much higher than any tripod that I own, and it's real nice and sturdy. You definitely can't go wrong with this. They do have a clamp down here at the bottom which actually holds this together so your tripod doesn't fling open. Now, as you can see here, this is taller than me. I don't have a tripod that sits normally that is taller than me. That's kind of hard to say, right? Now, the biggest disadvantage in this is that this part does not go up and down like most of my tripods do. However, this does sit higher than most that I do own to start, and if I do need to adjust it, I can simply drop these and give it a little bit of a push down, and I actually have the ability on top here to level it should I need to. But the real reason why I bought this is because of the headpiece that's right here. Now let's drop this up a little bit and actually level this off and show you how easy it is. And we'll drop. There we go. Alright, before we get into the demonstration, I just want to give you a quick tour of all the options that you have on here. On the side, you have the ability to move the handle wherever you want, depending on the shot that you have. You have the ability on the top here, which I must say was very difficult to get open the first time. This actually pops out and gives you the ability to remove this, place this on your camera, and pretty much go on the go. If you got more than one of these and you got different cameras, you don't have to worry about popping this off of the camera. You just leave it on the cameras that you have, and you push down, and it will lock it into place. Now, you can push this all the way in. I'm not going to because it was very difficult to get out of there. Next over here, we have your ability to lock this from moving up and down. So you can give it a little bit loose in there, and it'll give you a nice fluid motion up and down. You'll see how that works out in the end. Same thing with on the bottom here. It gives you the ability to tighten up your turning radius to where it's locked into place. So you have many different options there. Now down here you have the ability, if you can't get your ground level or you're off and you're like, I just can't get it right, you have the ability to actually move this around by untightening and tightening this up so you can really get the spot that you want to level it up, especially if you're on uneven ground and you just can't deal with trying to level this up completely. You can do that on top here. So it's not that important to have this set up. So that's a general look at this bad boy. You see it does go fairly high. Let's show you guys the difference between using a fluid head and the regular head. Alright, so first things first, you can see at the top is the new Sunpak, and at the bottom is the current tripod. And you see how herky-jerky the bottom is and how nice and smooth the top is. Now, I'm trying to hold this the best that I can, and you can definitely see a difference. Let's take a different angle. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to line up the ball here, and this is just moving the ball, not messing with the legs, to get a nice even look when you're going to set up your next shot. Now what we want to do is we want to bring in on the bottom here my current tripod and show you the difference between pulling up on this shot and the top using the Sunpak. Much smoother in my opinion. What do you think? Alright, so the two things that were really important to me were not spending too much and getting me that even, smooth look that I've been going for. Now, luckily, Doug did have this, so I was able to try it out, and I was really impressed with it. So I picked this up for $113. Now, you may say to yourself, you know, wow, that's kind of expensive. This is actually one of the least expensive that I've seen. There may be more out there. I may have missed it, but I have been looking around for some decent ones, and you can do Manfrotto, which can be upwards to $400, $500, $600, and you can spend a couple $100. And I don't know if you'll find something better. Maybe able to find something where the head goes up and down, and maybe spend $150 to $200. But I think this worked for me. And if you want to help support the MTP Flyers Tech channel, link down below will take you to the Amazon website, and that'll actually help me if you buy something go towards my problem with buying tech products. So, guys, I want to thank you for joining me for the unboxing and trial run of this bad boy. Please stick around for more. I have much more content to come up. If you missed my last video on the first look at the Nexus 7, you can check that out right there. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You have a great night, and I will talk to you later. See you!